there is no that attachment. And guys, let me tell you, it's the simple things that make that gets into your head. Her smell, the way her skin is soft, her voice, the way she used to call you, or the simple things are the ones that you miss. Yo, what's up, my inspired alphas? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm telling you, ignore her. Focus on your shit, ignore her. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Let's jump into it. So guys, today I'm talking to those guys who have been left on red and who are obsessing over one chick. Guys, you need to learn to ignore these women. By ignore, I mean don't take everything that they do personally, because the moment you get emotional, that's when that's when the downhill spiral begins and you lose yourself. And this is the reason why you should ignore her. Number one, you did your part. Guys, she gave you the choosing signals. Okay, check. You went and introduced yourself. You did everything that you were supposed to do. Then, that's it. If she responds positively, well and good. If she does not respond at all, well and good. Your life does not have to stop. Guys, there is nothing wrong with you, there is nothing wrong with her. This is the reality of the world. Not everything that you do will go according to the way you thought. That is something that you need to understand clearly, because it translates in every single thing. Whether it's that chick that you wanted, whether it's that business deal that you wanted to go through, every single thing, there are hiccups. So just ignore the negative things. Well, let me call them negative because it all comes to how you perceive it. Now, if she left you on red, or if I'm talking to the guys now who are obsessing. You are obsessing over what happened. What did you do not? What didn't you do right? Guys, relax. Sure, you made one or two stupid mistakes, but dwelling on them, how are you going to improve yourself? You're just going to feel like shit and become depressed for no good reason. So guys, don't obsess over her. There is an abundance of women out here, and the more you talk to women, the more you approach women, the more you put yourself out there, the less you stop, the less you care. Yes, the less you care. And it all comes down to whether you care or not. Because those guys with the abundance mindset, they have so much options. And they know that, hey, if I want, I can go out there and do whatever it is I want. That is the abundance mindset. Rather than staying there alone and telling yourself, oh my God, she was the only one. Or really 100% you have no other options. You're going to obsess. So guys, go out there and create more options. Create more opportunities. Number two, guys, in this world, there is no equilibrium. Now, I'm not talking about the universe. The universe is always finds a way to balance itself. But when it comes to relationships and dealing with women, she is either in control or you are in control. There is no in between. Now, she's either going to ignore you or you're going to ignore her. So it all comes to you. Now, say for example, you are dealing with a chick who is disrespectful and you decide, I can't deal with this shit anymore. So you cut her off. That is ignoring her. You have built that mental power and mental strength to move on to positive things. Even though you know that she was so good, she was perfect, but you move on. That is the same scenario in every aspect, whether it's the beginning or you are in a relationship. The moment she is trying to play games with you, move on to the women who want you. Why focus on the women who want to play games with you? Because guys, there is a lot of things we have to go through. You have to build yourself in the gym, you have to build your finances, you have to build your status, you have to build your relationships. You need to focus your energy on becoming the best version of yourself. The moment you start playing games with these women, they are going to confuse you and you will lose yourself. You become emotional and everything starts to crumble. So guys, the best way is to ignore her. If she doesn't want to respond to you, or she flex on your date, or all these petty issues, ignore her and move on with your life. Let her contemplate on the consequences of her actions. But for you, you know that you did your thing, I did my thing. I guess it's the world we live in. Move on, yeah, bro. Number 3 is move on. As I was telling you, you need to move. You have, what's that word? You need to detach yourself from all these scenarios. Guys, the women you're dealing with in your life, unless you are planning on getting married, detach yourself from these emotions first and analyze every situation logically. That way, when it's time to move on, there is no that attachment. And guys, let me tell you, it's the simple things that make that gets into your head. Her smell, the way her skin is soft, her voice, the way she used to call you, or the simple things are the ones that you miss. And once you let them get into your head, that's it, you become hooked. So you need to detach yourself. Yes, she's cool, her company is cool, I love being around her, but you need also to maintain some distance, because if you get too involved, then you will lose yourself. And the point is, guys, if you can be able to build yourself and build your mental strength to the point where you can now deal with these women without even having to fear, I'm going to get hurt, then kudos for you. But for you guys who you love hitting it, or you love the company of women, or I don't know why you deal with women, everyone has their own reasons. But if you can't, if you enjoy being with women, then you need to maintain some distance, because it is going to be so easy when it comes to moving on. Because sooner or later, if you really have no future, if it's just casual hanging out, sooner or later it's going to end. And once it does, you need to be psychologically ready to move on. So even if it's the beginning stages, guys, be ready, be a voyager, or always be a traveler. I'm just here to have a good time, and then move on to the next thing. If it goes and becomes something more, who knows? But at the moment, I have not thought about that far. I'm just enjoying the moment. Last but not the least, once you build that mindset of I don't really care, and it's not that you don't care, but you are ready to move on to the next thing if this is not working, then it becomes nature. It becomes second to nature. And by nature, I mean you don't really entertain bullshit. It is something that you do subconsciously. You don't entertain any bullshit. If she starts playing games, you're out. If she starts disrespecting you, you are out. If you find something better, you are out. It becomes second to nature. So guys, this is why you need to ignore these women, because you need to first build your mindset. You need to build your mind so that you can be able to deal with the emotions that come with dealing with women. Anyway, hopefully you got value from today's video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace out.